Josh.
Yeah.
When's the last time you washed his bed stuff? Really? It's been that long? You don't smell that when you come downstairs?
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
Damn.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Riding into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Chu on at first. Nobody out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez moves over. 1 out.
It's good.
Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 3.
This is in the air to right. Hand is there, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ronan Cabral. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, number 3.
Oh, come on, I gotta
get
it.
0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up.
I'm out.
DeBow has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Damn.
Now batting, Alfonso Anaya, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. On the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand.
That's safe.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Into the box now, Bobby Heinrich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 3. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Swing and miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow. Completely open. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the into the box. Number 3, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is
Should've been a
taken in
home
shy
run.
of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Into the box now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right.
At least I
And
got
that's
hit.
into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Finally.
So striding forward now, Guillermo Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A double play ball to second. 4. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Watley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Johnny Watley.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and he is in there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Watley.
Right fielder, Johnny Watley.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another
All right.
chance. Number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now at the plate, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a line drive, and that break our tie. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
That's good.
Stepping into the box, Guillermo Gonzalez.
Guillermo Gonzalez.
A bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Damn.
The tag gets 1. Leading off the inning, Rob Home, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though into the back end of this game.
Oh.
Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Brito. He singled his last time up.
Adrian Brito.
The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Fernando Rubio, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Fernando Castro, a catcher from the East Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Henry Ruiz, a right fielder from the East Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Harvey McCormick, a shortstop from the Central Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Kenny Siegel, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Dustin James, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select Justin Huggins, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 8th pick, the Atlanta Braves select Ricky Goins, a first baseman from the West Region. With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Chris Hernandez, a first baseman from the West Region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Manuel Colon, a first baseman from the East Region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Aldo Paniagua, a closing pitcher from the East Region. With the 12th pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Brian Chastain, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the 13th pick, the Miami Marlins select Andres Mateo, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the 14th pick, the Seattle Mariners select the shortstop from the East Region.
I don't want to go to the Mariners. Whatever.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player, while being selected, is a major milestone. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alfonso Marte gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, number 2. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 2.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Carrillo ranging back.
Let's go.
Into the visitors' bullpen. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a AA player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Ready now, number 2. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out.
Now at the plate, Rodney Tuttle. He singled his last time up.
Rodney Tuttle.
On On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
By the TV.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first.
Stepping into the box, number two comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Carrillo giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Vance Dudley. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Yeah.
The 1-2. On the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding in, number 2. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Minor League Baseball. Now at the plate, Miguel Castillo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Is on the ground over to first. There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next will be the designated hitter, Rodney Tuttle. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rodney Tuttle.
Ball to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Run on 3 hits, no error. Striding in, number 2. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Boy, D-Roll, that's...
Striding in once again, Cesar Carrillo. Here now the 2-2.
Carrillo.
On the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Up where we left off. Number 2, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Castillo takes it in. Throw to first will get easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Ready once again, Rodney Tuttle. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Hold on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw get. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. San Antonio came through when it mattered in game's futures. Alan Cordoba hits next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. At the plate, Jacob Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rodney Tuttle.
Designated hitter, Rodney Tuttle.
Ball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, number 2. He'll take his first hacks here. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now in the box, Bob Alley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bob Alley.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Andrew Romine. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Andrew Romine.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Williams. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in, number 2. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 2. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And there he goes towards second, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
That's gone.
Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Vance Cudley. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jacob Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jacob Gonzalez.
To short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. digging in once again. Number 2. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in instead.
And the winning run is across to score.
Yeah. That is like a...
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Travelers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be... This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals. team is pressed to step up their focus defensively. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Tired.
A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of determining which prospects will be those, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sportsman. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative, a savvy agent will engender confidence. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope. Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience could be a major plus to their development.
Welcome to MLB. So digging in now, number 2. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. Now he's safe at second as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in, Cameron Perkins. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ramirez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Darius Odom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready on 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Greenwood fields it cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, Bob Alley. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping up now, number 2. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping up to the plate, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't.
That should have been out. Damn. That was just foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So stepping in, Cameron Perkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is skied into short left center. Ramirez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, number 2. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ibanez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Standing in, number 2. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Colon at second. Aparicio on at first with nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
What?
Minor league baseball. Bases are empty, one man out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bartolo Ortiz.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aparicio on the move. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in now, number 2. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 2. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Batista loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
The 1-2.
David Ibanez.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Gone! Digging in, number 2. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Striding into the box, Rob Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for one, and that's the second out. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they will slap the tag on it. Now at the plate, number 2. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. He's running. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow your...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A run, a hit. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well,
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity. A proud skipper addresses a room of young competitors one win away from competing for a league championship.